Goncalves with king, jack of clubs in the small blind.
Very interesting spot here. 3-bet fold would be the first, would be the worst option. And it's a bit too many chips to really 3-bet call for 20 bigs. So we're going to find ourselves flatting here, and that allows Criado to get in the beat him into the pot.
Fun now.
When you have 3x the average and 9-6 suited, third man in, you're happy to flick it in.
10-7 deuce with 2 clubs. We have top set against a flush draw. The gut shot for Criado.
Yeah, does Escada get tricky? Maybe more inclined on a dry texture, but does want to both protect and get some value from a draw such as King Jack of clubs.
Continuation bet of 90,000.
2 options here for Goncalves.
Well, it sounds like he's going for the aggressive option, Griffin.
Yeah.
He's raised to 210,000, has got rid of Criado. Action back on Escada.
Yeah, and too high up in your range here with top set. You're just going to trap.
Makes the call, taking this hand to the turn. Escada, the effective stack with less than pot behind. Turn card is the king of hearts. So Goncalves now with top pair and that huge draw. But he doesn't know it. Only 17% equity. Checks to Escada. And Escada bets. Tom says this has check raise written all over it. The double check raise? That would be sexy.
And his joystick.
Goncalves wants to see how much Escada has behind.
You know, the 2 country mates going at it.
Having 14 blinds for 4 days is tough, baby. I'd like to just get some chips.
Call.
Call. And this hand going to the river. 1 million in the pot. Escada has 400K behind. I think the Brazilian's going to win. River is the 7 of hearts. It's a full house for Escada.
So calculated is Goncalves. Just, you know, we're not seeing a lot of sort of like, okay, I flopped a flush draw, let's get in the chips, or I've turned top pair with flush draw, let's just get in the chips. It's like really recognizing that he needs to keep bluffs in there. And if he's being cooler, let it happen in such a way that can potentially catch bluffs. And with this 40% pot shove, you have to imagine it's just going to be a side call and will and sees it. It's just a cooler.
Get our first look at Matas Gimbolas. Not sure how much he's been covered, but does have quite a formidable reputation in the game.
Well, he's
Incredible
raised-
swag as well, looking like a Parisian fashion designer.
He's made it 80K from the button. Sebastian Mallets has 10-7 of hearts in the big blind.
Yeah, and if you're Sebastian Mallets, you won't fold in 10-7 suited, I don't think. No matter how well coutured, if that's the correct term, as our opponent is.
Jack, Jack 10 on the flop.
Strong flop for Gimbolas. In position, 99% equity.
Unfortunately for Sebastian, he has paired his 10.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And this is a board that's going to get C-bet with abandon by the button. For that reason, I mean, we just have two pair. It's quite some hand. One imagines we don't want to raise. Seb will come for call. Come with call. Oh, no, he does raise.
Yeah, that is check and raise to 165,000.
Yeah, a little surprised by this. Maybe wanting to remain uncapped. There are some paired boards where we always continue with raise. Maybe this is one of them, I'm not sure. Seb certainly feels that's the case. Nice to fold out some overcards. The pot does swell to 550K. We do strengthen our opponent's range, of course. We folded out all the complete dust.
So Mallets took the betting lead on the flop. Will he barrel the turn? Three of diamonds looks like a pretty inconsequential card. Well, he's checked.
Yeah, understandably slows down. Don't want to put in too much money with our medium strength hands. And he's really hoping it goes check, check. If Matas checks back in position, would indicate that the 10 is good at least the majority of the time, or at least some of the time. But Matas does come with bet.
Yeah, 140,000.
Well, it's gonna wonder, is this a similar holding? Is this something like 10x? Is this a float that is just trying to buy the pot for cheap? Could this be a queen 8 of clubs, a 9-8, something like that? And he will come with call.
7 on the river. Mallets was drawing dead. 3 pair, not a hand. It should be, by the way. I've long been campaigning that 3 pair should tie against trips, so this should be a chop pot, in my opinion.
And look at this face. Matas Gimbolas just assessing how much value he can extract. We expect Ace-Jack to do something pre-flop on occasion. King-Jack would bet itself on the turn. So a hand very, very strong. Very close to the nuts. Just trying to assess what his range wants to do, maybe even what he wants to do against this specific opponent on this occasion.
$370.
Chunky.
370,000.
But the kind of bet that might just get paid off by a 10, Sam.
Yeah, very interesting, because you might expect Malice to go for a polar sizing, go a bit bigger here. But let me tell you, if you could actually see Sebastian's hand, if you actually knew he had 10-7, this is the sizing that you would go. And it's notable, by the way, that Seb doesn't interfere with any bluffs. The 7 is sort of useful in that way. If we had Queen 10 or 10-8, we'd be interfering with the bluffs, which are going to be Queen 9, Queen 8, King 9, hands of that nature. It's also a very few occasions we might consider turning our own hand into a bluff. Is this ever King 10 going for very thin value?
Oh, Sebastian Malice announces all in.
And Mattis Chimbolas' subtle sizing on the river has induced a shove from the former EPT champion. Make no mistake about it, he's repping a hand stronger than Chimbolas', but this is a perfectly good bluff catcher. Huge moment for both players.
If Chimbolas can find a call here, Sebastian Malice will be eliminated.
Yeah, and Mattis taking things seriously. The check raise on the flop is of some concern. Has Malice ever just flopped a boat? We lose, of course, to 8-9 as well. And this is a big, big moment for the Lithuanian. Huge pot.
He'll use as many of those time bank cards as he needs to make this decision.
Yeah, and it's about his range, about the combinatorics, also about the specific player and this moment in the tournament. Is Sebastian going to underbluff or overbluff? What did he call the turn with?
Well, it's not going to shock you to learn, Sam, that the entire internet, which can conveniently see both hands, is saying he has to call.
Big, big moment with 21 players remaining. Seb not giving off any physical tells, I don't think. Mattis, a very strong live player. And he makes the call, remarkable.
And that will see the end of Sebastian Malice's EPT Barcelona run.
Carbo getting involved here. Jack 9 suited.
Likes to get involved.
Yeah, Carbo, a super player. Talked yesterday about some of his recent results.
Juanto with a disciplined fold. Generally has been looking for reasons to get involved.
Well, how's King Queen for a reason?
She's looking for reasons too. Sitting now on 5 million. Plus.
Ten carry out of the way. I'm gonna go heads up here. And what a flop, my gosh. Dealer choosing violence here. Top and bottom for Carbo. Nuts for Fujiwara. Goodness me.
What a hand, one after another.
The always stony-faced Carbo going to start off with check here.
Yeah, I was going to say, this kind of makes for a nice check here.
Wow.
Against range.
He is so saved by this queen here. Huge moment for Carbo. Queen rolling off. No more chips committed yet. Possibly a little bit of concern for Barbara. Ace-king obviously in the range of Carbo.
Getting smacked with the deck. Last couple hands.
Oh, that queen simmered things down a little bit, didn't it?
Sure.
That action-killing queen.
Sure did. 140k now, half pot from Barbara Carbo. It's not even a particularly nice situation to flick in this call. Not really beating anything, but, you know, can boat up, I guess.
You're beating something like ace 7 of hearts.
Yeah, okay.
But that's, you know, there's not many hands.
Slim pickings. Oh my goodness me. Well, Jack of Hearts on the river, completing the flush, but much more crucially, completing the boat for Carbo. Nuts on the flop for Barbara. Way, way behind now and in danger of losing a chunky one here on the river.
Luck is fickle.
Yeah, I think the only mistake that Barbara can make in this hand now is to lose more than one bet, whether that will be in the form of betting and calling a raise. So I like that she's checked here.
Yeah, fantastic check from Barbara here. And Carbo, well, you just assume it's going to be an overbet, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to
Because
land
he's
on a
thinking
number.
exactly what Griffin. Yeah, he's thinking exactly what Griffin is thinking, that after this check, she's indicating she wants to call one bet potentially, make it big.
Well, not too greedy in the end.
But
375.
Yeah, I think you don't, I hear what you're saying with the overbet, but also you don't want to scare off a king. A king can fold to an overbet here, right? You don't want to give her the opportunity. You just want to give her that price. I mean, it's hard to imagine what Carbo can even have here, though, that is a bluff. It's very interesting.
she does call.
No, that's time.
Oh, that's a time bank.
Yeah, no,
That's
it
a
is.
time.
We
Yeah,
some
thought that was a call.
we sometimes get fooled. Sometimes the
Oh yeah, I
time
mean
cards.
Yeah. And that motion with the time card is also really beautiful for people who are experts at live tells.
Yeah,
because you
indeed.
can get a little bit of a read.
I think the only natural bluffs I can really think of are like maybe something like ace 10 with the ace of hearts that would have that pair and straight draw, but then also be able to rep the hearts on the river.
Yeah, nice fine, Griff. Unfortunately, Barbara does commit the chips. Juanda under the gun here. He's going to have to put in quite a chunk of his remaining stack next hand now.
I'm a little bit worried.
Yeah, a quarter of his chips will be committed in the next hand. Uncomfortable times.
You?
I don't know, I'm still considering.
Van
I'm
Eden
going to Dubai and then...
finds an ace on the button.
Did you hear what's happening right there? Right?
No.
There's like
40 bigs
missing
now.
people. Like there's like a case with like 20 people missing, like kidnapped.
From where?
In Jeju, on the island.
Okay, who are the people?
Oh, I don't know the details, but I just know that
Yeah,
there's been,
discussion
like,
about those
missing
worrying
people.
developments in Jeju right
This came out
now.
like 2 days ago.
Okay, they're the same group or like different?
No, different.
I'm sure people
Apparently,
can
like they were going to
Google
a
the story.
restaurant
It's
and then a cab back, like they were getting.
worrying
And
times.
There was like a police officer that didn't report one of them. He got fired. Like they think that he was like hiding the report.
Carbo gonna
So they are kidnapped, killed, you mean?
stick around with the 6-4.
They are like important people or just random?
Oh no, just random, like horse.
Ace in the window,
So,
7-3
I've never been
underneath.
where the
Carbo
tournament is.
does
It's
have
on a
good
it's
shot
near
here.
that resort. So when I went,
Van
like,
Eden,
I didn't leave.
top pair.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
wanted to ask you.
Yeah, it's shopping, food.
Everything is there.
Everything is there. You don't have to leave.
Okay, that's good. That's
I literally was there for a week and a half. I didn't leave.
yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, you'll be fine just staying there. There's everything you need there.
Small bet here from Carbo.
I'm not sure. I have to go to Sri Lanka
28%er
first. I have an event with a friend
and-
making a cash game
Or sorry,
event, so
from
I'm
Van
going
Eden,
from
and I
the
think Carbo might stick around.
4th till maybe
Very clean when you hit that 5.
cash game.
Might even raise.
4 till 10.
We have heart and diamond.
Probably after that.
We are
I
getting
mean,
a
Sri Lanka's
decent
not
price.
that far. I mean, I can
sometimes
take
6 and 4 are
yeah,
just
flight
live.
to Shanghai 5 hours.
Against
and then from
overcards.
Shanghai to get you like 3 hours.
Oh, Sam.
I think it's nice.
Yeah.
Just because
How
Van
far is
Eden,
Andorra from here? 2
because
hours,
of the
yeah?
stack situation,
Andorra
he's
is 2 hours
forced to
from
play
here.
quite honestly
3 hours.
versus this
But
check
this is
raise.
very nice, huh?
Some of the floats that you
And you can
would
play
make up your defense
all
frequency
the
are
all
forced
the sides, right?
to fold.
Stars,
See that it won't work in this instance.
Now there's coup on stars, I think. W coup. Now there's W coup on PokerStars.
Yeah.
As we take it to the turn 4 for Carbo now. We'll
Yeah.
give him some showdown against some
Okay,
hands.
everything.
Yeah, both.
Diamonds, perhaps.
Everything,
Yeah,
but
both
like
players have a gut
anything
shot.
over 100K, I'm not doing. Like the 150K. I'm not
As you
doing.
say, without drawing a hand like,
I play like the
25.
obviously,
Yeah,
Queen Jack of
exactly.
Diamonds, 10 9 of
Very nice.
Diamonds,
I
hands
will-
of this nature.
Maybe I've been to.
but also,
to try to.
We
three
gain
times.
additional equity versus a
I-
hand like Ace Jack.
I
You hit a
I
4
finished
and
second
a
twice
6,
in the
as
25
well as the
days.
5.
Once in
The
Montenegro
backdoor
and
4s
once in
are
Cyprus.
very
I've never been
deceptive,
to Jeju.
or at least
Who
quite
are the winners in
deceptive.
both of them?
Yeah, and I suppose you have to ask yourself, like,
Yeah.
5-2's not going to be in
One-
here for Van Eden.
Yeah,
5-6
the-
might be.
The
But
Montenegro one was.
you definitely
what's his
have
name?
the nut advantage here.
Yeah, I would
Chinese,
imagine
Chinese,
that Carbo will check raise 3-4 on occasion as well, or should do 3-5s, things of that nature.
Okay. This
Interesting.
Is,
River,
Chinese guy, but he's
the
Spanish
10
also.
of hearts,
I can.
so diamonds,
Andy.
brick.
Andy Chan.
Oh.
Andy Chan. Andy's name I know.
He's cash game player.
Yeah.
Carbo.
I don't really bad.
Sometimes when we bluffed
And then
with a
three-way,
pair,
I was triple
we
lead, and
waved
then
the white flag because we do
I
show
didn't
down
and flip,
against
and
King Queen
the
of
third
Diamonds.
was,
That's one of the
Actually, the final hand was funny.
advantages of bluffing when we have pair in hand.
Ace 10.
Does Carbo
Like
want to
15
just
blinds.
power through,
I don't know
put
if
the
I should
man
play that
all
anyway.
in?
What's his name?
That's exactly what he's done
Like
here,
the
Sam.
My days.
very
And Van
famous speaker.
Eden,
Ooh,
who
ooh.
began this hand so
He's always on the
comfortably,
stops.
raising the
The king of
button,
Goon.
betting top pair,
you tell me names,
now
I can tell
put
you.
to the test for his entire
follow him?
tournament.
No.
Over 20 big blinds remaining in his stack.
Yeah, this is some savagery here from Carbo. Putting all the pressure on his man.
You see Sweetie and Pac's conversation comes to an end as they realize the gravitas. And Carbo, gets it done. Van Eden folds. Let's get back to
I said I don't give it
John
all the
Juanda,
Take it.
everyone's favorite player with King Queen of Hearts.
I'll take it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, this is certainly enough hand
I
here.
had 3 stops.
He
but I
has
but I like the most.
6
Triton is the
bigs
best
total,
substitute.
one in there.
Please.
For the tournament,
And-
for everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
Criado asks for a count, which immediately
I mean,
elicits a smile from
not
Joanda
guaranteed
that
to
he must
win,
be
but
light. It is going to be a flip, though.
better than snap call.
Yeah, unfortunately for us, Criado can't
There's
fold.
no more time banks.
And
You do chest
as lovely a
flop,
guy
so
as Jose
you do
is,
time,
You're not slow
you do
rolling.
it per hand. So like, you
everyone going to be rooting for former champion John Juanda, who is at risk.
I think in a few years, everyone will catch up to Triton. Like
A
the
fair fight here.
technology.
John now for his last.
The next thing they should
7
do, they
bigs
should
or
ban
so.
sunglasses.
Don't do it, dealer.
Yeah, not
No,
about
but it's so bright.
We need this man.
Yeah, but they should.
Hall of Famer,
okay.
bracelet winner. He beats the
Fair fight,
champion.
fair fight. Cincos.
No, I think they should limit the amount of items you can
Cinco.
So like,
Yeah.
you can't have like a hoodie and do the.
Like Vogel saying, yeah, hoodie,
All right, it's been fun playing with you guys. It's been lucky, I guess.
Big smile
don't.
on the face of the legend. Criado, come on, mate. Your chip leader, you can allow him this one.
Yeah, he wants a
You want
5.
the
Give
five?
him a 5.
That's greedy.
Jack 10 5, Jack 10 of hearts. Good.
That's good.
Okay.
You take that? Jack
Yeah.
10 5, 2 hearts?
You
Got
are
it?
very
Yeah.
kind to me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, another
Big one.
avenue to victory has been
Cuatro.
opened up here.
Ace or Jack.
4.
9 outs now for
You don't
John.
want the 5 anymore, huh?
Quack, 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 quack.
Yeah, Jack of Hearts.
Jack
Some
of hearts.
backdoor
Jack of
heart
hearts.
potential
Y a un
as
Tito
well.
Inotelies.
Jack of hearts would be
Come
great.
on, dealer,
just
put a
me.
10 out there, please.
9 of Hearts.
No.
Quack, 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 quack.
I don't want John Juanda to leave this tournament.
Un tito. No levantadinha. Joanda.
Criado enjoying the moment.
King ball.
What may.
King. Justice. No.
Six of diamonds will send our 2015 EPT Barcelona champion to the rail.
What a gentleman. Really delightful presence to have at the table. Amazing that such a veteran of the game can compete at such a high level to this day. Really, really impressive showing.
Over to the other table. Ferrari versus Cymbolas. Under the gun versus big blind. King, queen, 8 on the flop. Top pair, sorry, second pair for Ferrari. The open-ended straight draw for Cymbolas.
9 check.
Now Cymbolas with a pair to go with his draw. Ferrari has a draw of his own. In fact, Cymbolas has a better chance of chopping this, Nick, than he does of winning it.
Yeah, I would think probably checking here most of the time. Ferrari at this point, I think could definitely consider going for value. I think checking is still totally fine, but on this turn, we can get called by worse queens, we can get called by 10x, we can get called by 8x, we can get called by diamonds, we can get called by straight draws. In this case, it's a pair and a straight draw, so this is a very well-timed turn barrel. Nice size too, 250 into 500-ish. Not quite, a little bit less.
Oh no.
4 and a bit.
250,000 apiece going to the river, which is the 4 of hearts. Board has bricked out for Cymbolas. Ferrari's pair of queens still good.
So now, James, is he going to try and go for value on the river? I think you really could go either way. And again, it kind of depends on your appetite for risk. Getting check raised in this hand when you might already have the best hand would be very, very sad because it's difficult to call. But also, with so many short stacks floating around, I say so many with some short stacks floating around with the final 2, do we want to get into murky waters trying to go too thin? I think, given the action, it could go either way.
Tonight bet 350,000.
Yeah, very brave, and I dig it. Big fan of this move. Cymbolas could theoretically turn the jack blocker into a bluff, however, right? Blocking ace-jack, blocking jack-9, blocking some 2 pairs, so having the 10 actually makes this a pretty interesting river check raise. But you got to be real, real brave to do it.
I think that guy.
Chat.
This guy has less than
Chat.
10 lines.
Number 1.
It looks like he's going to do something.
Why do you have question number 1?
What if he makes it 1.2? Oh, that was the exact size.
2,200,000.
That's 2.2 million, Nick.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was 1.2. Sorry. My apologies, chat.
He has less than.
You were so proud of yourself.
I thought there would be a raise. I got the size wrong. My apologies. I got excited because this is still a very cool move regardless.
Tom says,
that's right, Tom.
Exact size plus $1 million.
It was the exact size. It was the exact size plus $1 million.
You were only out by 7 figures.
That's right. I Googled it wrong. I was vibe coding the size. Sorry. My apologies.
Oof.
So-
Can Ferrari find a call here, Nick, is the question.
I mean, look, we've considered all the permutations of this hand, and this was obviously one of the concerns we had going into, do I value bet this thin?
Yes.
I honestly, sincerely really like the value bet from Queen Jack, but we have to be aware that we do open the door for these kinds of spots. And it's not over yet. We could still see a very miraculous hero call. I don't know if you can ever call 2.2 on this river, though. And maybe that's why it's better than 1.2. I don't know. Oh my goodness.
Ferrari finds the hero call
Wow.
and takes a huge pot of Matas Symbolis.
Cinema. Absolute cinema there.
And that is a new chip leader in the main event because Manuel Ferrari, bib guy, has become the first player to move over the 10 million mark.